You might think inflation is a headline, but it's your grocery cart talking back. Most people miss how price rises feel worse when pay stays on the same schedule. You can work full-time and still feel like your money shrinks every month. In this video, you'll understand what's happening and what to do next. No hype, no predictions, just clear causes and calm steps you can use. Because stress grows when bills rise faster than your breathing room. And when breathing room disappears, every small surprise becomes a crisis. Let's make this simple so you can feel steady again. Here's the problem. Prices climb in many places, but your paycheck moves slowly. Rent renews higher, groceries jump, and services add new fees quietly. Meanwhile, your raise, if it comes, arrives once a year, not every week. So the gap shows up in the middle of the month, not on payday. You start doing math in your head during normal shopping trips. That mental math is exhausting, and exhaustion pushes quick decisions. You skip savings, delay repairs, and hope next month feels easier. But the pattern repeats because your month isn't built for rising costs. The core question is simple. How do you live when costs rise first? We'll keep it simple and practical. Focus on what you can control today. And we'll separate what you feel from what your cash flow is actually doing. First, you need to see inflation as timing pressure, not just bigger numbers. Here's the part most people don't notice. Prices rise weekly, but budgets update monthly. A small increase across many items becomes a quiet daily drain. Coffee, transport, school costs, and utilities all creep up together. Each one is manageable alone, but together they squeeze your buffer. Fixed costs rise first, and they don't ask permission from your calendar. Rent, insurance, and minimum payments leave less space for flexible spending. Then flexible spending gets blamed, even when the squeeze is mostly fixed. This is where the money quietly disappears. You pay extra to survive busy weeks. Rush meals replace cooking, and small trips replace one planned shopping run. Add-ons sneak in. Service charges, tips, and last-minute upgrades. Sometimes the product stays same, but the size shrinks without warning. That shrink effect forces you to buy more often just to stay even. You feel like you're failing, but the basket itself is changing. Over time, your normal month stops feeling normal. And this is why it feels worse over time. Uncertainty keeps you in reaction mode. When prices bounce, your brain can't form a stable expectation. Uncertainty makes you buy earlier, stock up, or overpay for certainty. Then one surprise, like a tire or medicine, hits an already thin week. You promise yourself you'll fix it later, when life is calmer. But calmer weeks disappear when you're always catching up. Stress doesn't just cost money, it changes how you choose. This is the hidden cost no one explains. Inflation charges interest on attention. Attention loss creates missed due dates and forgotten renewals. Then fees arrive, and you feel punished for being busy. You also spend time hunting deals, switching brands, and comparing every option. That effort is real work, and it steals rest from your evenings. Less rest makes you more likely to spend for comfort and speed. Many incomes adjust slowly, while prices react fast to real-world shortages. Here's the part most people don't notice. The gap is temporary, but your fees can become permanent. So the short-term reality is simple. Manage the gap calmly. Not by panic cutting everything, but by protecting stability first. Without stability, every choice feels urgent, and urgent choices cost more. Small gaps turn into borrowed weeks from groceries, savings, or future bills. Credit may cover basics, then next month starts already tired. This is where the money quietly disappears. You pay twice, once now and once later. Even without debt, you borrow by skipping true costs and maintenance. True costs are regular expenses like repairs, gifts, and school needs. When you ignore true costs, they return as surprises with emotional pressure. Surprises feel personal, but most are predictable if you name them. Predictability is what calms the nervous system around money. That's why a buffer matters more than a perfect budget spreadsheet. You stop bouncing near zero, where small timing errors become expensive. And this is why it feels better fast. Your brain stops scanning for danger every day. From that calmer place, you can plan treats, meals, and errands on purpose. And purposeful choices beat willpower, especially during stressful seasons. Your goal is steadier weeks, not perfect months on paper. Now let's translate this into a calm checklist you can follow. Step 1. Map your month by paydays and due dates, not categories alone. Step 2. Find your 2 lowest balance days and protect them like guardrails. If you're struggling, focus only on those 2 days first and stop there. Step 3. Build a mini buffer of 1 week essentials, kept separate from spending. Step 4. Automate a small transfer on payday, even if it's a tiny amount. Step 6. Create a true cost bucket for irregular needs, funded monthly. Step 7. Cancel one renewal you don't use and remove saved payments after. Step 8. Batch meals and errands once weekly, so convenience stops charging you daily. Step 9. Choose one planned comfort weekly, so treats stop becoming stress medicine. Step 10. Set a 5-minute weekly check to catch changes before they snowball. Step 11. Keep a small grocery cushion, so one price jump doesn't break the week. Step 12. When income rises, refill buffer and true costs before upgrading lifestyle. Your one principle is this: protect stability first, then adjust the plan. This week, choose one gap to fix and build the first piece of buffer. Remember, this is education only, not personal financial advice for your situation. But calm systems reduce stress even when prices stay high for a while. If you want more calm finance explanations, follow or subscribe for the next video. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself as you rebuild breathing room.